I don't know if you can hear me so clearly because I don't have a good microphone. Um, but I wanted to talk about in this video of all things. Before I really get into that, first I want to thank all the current subscribers that are subscribed to this tiny little channel, and I really appreciate every new subscriber. I really appreciate every subscriber and every view that is on this channel because you got to understand, uh, I work a job, and it's not as easy as it would sound to even try to create content for this channel. Um, so I'm very grateful for everything that you know is put into this channel that I don't really have anything to do with. So I want to get that out of the way. But what I really want to talk about is how sometimes I wake up, right, and basically kind of like how I drag myself out of bed to go to work, and some of the hilarious thoughts that I actually have when like I'm trying to get to work, right? So I'm just laughing because to me it's kind of funny. One thought I always have, which I'll admit is a very selfish thought, that would seem logical, but it's probably not really logical by any means. Is a lot of times I just hate crossing the street. Period. Right. So I go to cross the street and I'm thinking like, okay, I'm tired as hell. I basically took a shower, brushed my teeth, washed my face, put lotion on my friggin' body, put clothes on. Had to remember to grab lunch. I have to grab a friggin' stupid mask to put on my face. You know, um, I'm trying to think of anything else. Yeah, it's usually lunch, mask, keys, wallet, and sometimes an umbrella. And I'm really like looking at these cars like, I really have to wait for these stupid people. I'm trying to keep this clean. I'm trying to keep it clean. But I'm thinking like I really have to wait for these stupid people to cross the street in their stupid little cars for me just to get across a goddamn street. It's like you have four lanes. What is it? Like some of these roads have like four different ways. So I'm like a chameleon. I'm like trying to see like, I'm trying to get a good idea of everything that's around me so I don't get hit by a stupid car. And I know they have crosswalks, but you always get people who like they'll go past the crosswalk, because the thing is, when a person is driving in a car, we all know this, that once you have a certain speed going, and you want to keep a certain pace and you're trying to go somewhere, you sometimes you really just don't want to slow down for a person, so you just want to keep your pace. Especially people like on motorcycles, they rarely will slow down when they see you at a crosswalk, because their mentality is like, I'm on a motorcycle, look how fast I'm going. Do you really? It's like they almost think they have the right of way. They're not going to stop. They're not going to slow down usually and wait for you. Especially, I just have to say, motorcycles are like the worst. People on motorcycles, they're gonna just whiz right by the crosswalk like it's nothing, and that's what they do, and I'm used to that. But I always have this thought in my mind, which is really funny, but it's so irrational and it's so selfish, but it's hilarious. I always think like, you know, wouldn't it be nice if there was just like no cars on the road at all? Like, wouldn't it just be so lovely if there were literally just no cars? Like, if all of this was just like wooded and it was just like trees, and it was dirt, and we were just like walking like we used to do like way, way back in the day, which obviously that is not efficient. There's no way that that could work. Obviously, that's why there are cars. There were horses before there were cars, and that's why there's cars. But I always have those thoughts, and it's always the same thought. I'm always thinking like, I really have to sit here and wait for like this car, that car, that car. I just want to go across the street. and get to where I'm going. I'm sick of waiting. Like, I really wish I could literally risk my own life and just like dart out into the street and try to get past some of these cars, which sometimes, sometimes you can. Sometimes I've ran out into the street when I really shouldn't have, and I've been fast enough to get across before anything's coming, even though things are coming sometimes. But that's real risky and really stupid, and I wouldn't advise it. And I almost never do it. Um, but that's like a thought I always have, and I was thinking about that even more particular today because I happened to come out of work, right, and I came out of work, and there's this bus stop, and then the bus has to like turn in a parking lot to come pick you up, and there was like this little Asian lady in a car, right, and this lady she had like I forgot. I think she was coming out of the parking lot, so she comes out and she like stops, right? And I'm thinking, lady, get the hell off of that spot. You're sitting there. You're obstructing the view of the driver. I'm sitting down, so he can't see me over your stupid big black van. So if you don't move, he's gonna think no one's at the bus stop, and I'm gonna have to either wave him down, step out from where I'm sitting, or stand up. And I'm tired. I feel like sitting down. I don't want to stand up right now. Get out of the, get out of the spot. That's what I'm thinking in my head. Obviously, I never say that, but in my head I'm thinking that. And then it dawned on me. I said, wait a minute. She's waiting for the other cars to go down the road so she can go out the spot. But it was just a lot of cars. So I was laughing to myself because I'm thinking, in my head, from my perspective, I'm thinking, lady, why the hell are you just sitting there? But obviously, what else? What's she gonna do? If she were to go out into the road, she'd get hit. There'd be an accident. So obviously not. But I just thought of like how comical it is. Uh, and I also thought like I wonder what people think that are in cars. Like I wonder what they're thinking when they see me trying to cross the street. Like I'm just trying to cross the street. I wonder what they're thinking, like, as they're driving by in their cars. Because I know, eventually there's gonna come a day where I'm gonna be driving in a car, and somebody's gonna be trying to cross the street. So it's just a funny thing I was just thinking about. That's really all I'm gonna rant about for now. Keep it short, and you know, like, comment, and sub. This is Steve's Art and Fun channel. Um, I wish I could like give you guys something exciting today, but there's really nothing that I could think of doing today. Pretty much today is a day where I'm dreading it because I'm dog tired. I feel busted as hell. Uh, just from work and just bad sleep habits. Um, I need more money, so food is not what it should be. I should have more food. Things should be, better. But, I'm trying to, basically, I'm in the process of trying new things to try to find ways to make more money that I don't have to go to work per se for. So, it's just really tough. It's hard when you're simply on top of everything. It's hard also trying to keep up with, like, being at a certain level of fitness and then also trying to build muscle so you can actually look better. It's just not easy keeping up with all that. But that's what I'm doing. So after I turn this off, I'm going to go towards starting to eat, check my email, then start working out eventually. Probably like yeah, maybe I would hope less than a couple hours, but it could take a couple hours before I just get into workout. So thanks for all the subscribers. Thanks for every new subscriber. I think I seen a couple new subscriptions on my channel, so I'm really grateful for that because like I want to grow this channel. You know, I'll let you on a little secret. I go to work to pay bills. I don't go to that job I go to because I just love it so much, obviously. Okay. Just, in case anyone was effing wondering. Alright, so this is your host, Steve from the back, blowing out your backside again, rocking all your holes, You know, I just had to say it because it's funny. So yeah, like, comment, and sub, and have a nice day.